On behalf of the race organizers, volunteers, sponsors, residents, and the local community leaders, thank you for choosing to run this year's Buffalo Marathon and Half Marathon. The course is relatively flat and fast, with great volunteer support and a scenic view of Buffalo's downtown, waterfront, and its major landmarks. The course has been designed for our athletes to enjoy views of Lake Erie, LaSalle Park, the KeyBank Center, which is the home of the NHL's Buffalo Sabres, Forest Lawn Cemetery, parks designed by Frederick Law Olmsted, and many other of Buffalo's highlights, including the smell of Cheerios out on the course. Get ready to experience the works by Frank Lloyd Wright, including his Darwin D. Martin House Complex, which is the finest example of his prairie architectural style. Louis Sullivan's ornate Guarantee Building, Edward B. Green's Greek Revival structure that became the permanent home for the Albright Knox Art Gallery, the Buffalo History Museum, the graceful lines of Kleinhans Music Hall, and the inaugural site of President Theodore Roosevelt. For the safety of all our athletes, there will be no strollers, rollerblades, or pets of any kind allowed on the run course. Water and Gatorade will be available every 2 miles beginning at mile 2 on the first half of the course, and every mile on the second half of the course. There will be a power gel station near mile 15 and mile 21. There will be bike support monitoring the race course. Professional medical assistance will be available throughout the entire race course with a fully staffed medical area at the finish line. The medical staff has the authority to remove any participant from the race if they believe that their health is at risk. On race morning, the race will begin at 6:30 a.m. sharp. Please respect our starting line procedures and allow yourself enough time to get into the start corral. You will not be allowed to enter the start corral from the front at Delaware Avenue and Chippewa Street. You must enter from the back of the chute at Delaware Avenue and Huron Street. The starting line will be barricaded until right before the race starts. Please do not think you will be able to sneak in at the last second. You must be in the street to pass over the timing mats, which will be located under the arch at the starting line. At this time, your race time will start. Boston Marathon qualifying times accept chip times, so do not fret if you're not right up at the front at the start of the race. There will be banners estimating pace and finish times to help you line up in the starting corral. At each banner, there will be a point of entry through the barricades. This will allow you to move up the sidewalk to the proper starting area. Please help your fellow runners by moving quickly on the sidewalk. Please do not congregate on the sidewalks. Once you are in the starting corral, please move towards the center of the street to make room for those entering behind you. You will not be allowed to carry any bags into the starting corral. Please listen to the directions of all our volunteers and police support out on the course. They are there early to help ensure everyone has a great and safe race. Buffalo weather is usually very moderate at the end of May, making it ideal for marathon running. The average temperature is 62 degrees Fahrenheit or 17 degrees Celsius. The average high temperature is 71 degrees Fahrenheit and 22 degrees Celsius. The average low temperature is 54 degrees Fahrenheit and 12 degrees Celsius. Please stay informed of the weather leading up to the marathon. Please adjust your nutrition and hydration plan as necessary leading up to the event. Once again, thank you for running the Buffalo Marathon and Half Marathon. We hope that your experience is a great one. Best of luck to you in your race. We will see you at the starting line and at the finish line. Good luck.